Alright, let's do some adding and subtracting with significant figures. So if you remember, significant figures have to do with the precision of a measurement. The more precise a measurement is, the more significant figures you'll have. When you add and subtract two different measurements, your answer is only going to be as precise as your less precise measurement of the ones you combined. So here it says write the answer for each calculation with the correct number of significant figures. And I recommend your first step is just do the math. Just add the two together, plug them into a calculator. With these two numbers, you would get 85.344. But now we have to think about the precision of that measurement. Here, when you're adding and subtracting, the precision of your measurement has to do with the number of decimal places you have. So how many digits do you have after the decimal? The more digits, the more precise. So in this first number, there are only 2 digits after the decimal place. In the second number, there are 3 digits after the decimal place. Now, we can't be more sure of our answer than we are of our less precise measurement of the ones we combined. So we want our answer to only have 2 digits after the decimal place. Our answer can't be more precise than that. So we only want the tenths and the hundredths place where the 3 and the 4 are in our answer. Everything else after the decimal place needs to be rounded. So we'll go to that number just to the right of that. Now if that number is 5 or above, we'll round up. If it's below 5, then we round down. This is below 5, so we're going to round down. And the answer to the correct number of significant figures, that is, the answer taking into account how precise our measurement is 85.34 grams. So let's do some more practice with this. That would be our answer. Okay, so here you have these 3 numbers. My recommendation, first thing, just do the math. So you plug it all into a calculator, you would get 885.017 liters. Okay, now go back to all the numbers, each of the numbers that you added or subtracted together, and see how precise each of those measurements were. How many digits did they have after the decimal place? This first number has 2 digits after the decimal place. The second has 1, and this last one has 3. So the least precise measurement is that 1. That's the lowest number of digits after the decimal place. That's how precise our answer can be. So we only want 1 digit after the decimal place in our answer. Everything else needs to be rounded away. So we'll go to that 1 there, and because that is below 5, we're going to round that down, and our answer is just going to be 885.0 liters. Okay, so first, just do the math. When you do this subtraction in a calculator, you would get 663.127 centimeters. Okay, now go back to each of the things you combined, added or subtracted together. This first number has 3 digits after the decimal place. The second number only has 1, so the least precise measurement has only 1 digit after the decimal place. That's as precise as our answer can be. So we only want 1 digit after the decimal place in our answer. Everything else needs to be rounded away. So we'll go to the next digit, that 2. Because that's below 5, we're going to round that down. And our answer is going to be 663.1 centimeters. Okay, first, just do the math. Do this subtraction in the calculator and you should get 7.393 milliliters. Now go back to the things you added or subtracted together. In our first number, we knew the precision of that only to 2 digits after the decimal place. For the other number, it was to 3 digits, so the less precise measurement was the 2 digits, and that determines how precise our answer is. So we only want 2 digits after the decimal place in our answer. Everything else needs to be rounded away, so we'll go to the next digit, that 3 there, because that's below 5. We want to round that down, and our answer is going to be 7.39 milliliters. Okay, so another problem, similar. It says write the answer for each calculation with the correct number of significant figures. So first, just do the math. Here, that should give you 33.43 grams. Our first number has 2 digits after the decimal place. Our second number has 1 digit after the decimal place. So we choose the lower number, the 1. That's how many digits we want after the decimal place in our answer. Everything else, everything to the right of that, needs to be rounded away. So we go to the next digit to the right of that. That's a 3. Because that's below 5, we round that down. So we're left with 33.4 grams. Alright, here. Just do the math, enter these in a calculator, and you should get 383.105 centimeters. Now, going back to each of the numbers we added together, this first one has 2 digits after the decimal place, the second one has 2 digits after the decimal place, and the third one has 3 digits after the decimal place. So the lowest number of those is 2. That's how many digits we want after the decimal place in our answer. Okay, so everything to the right of that needs to be rounded away. So we go to the first number to the right of that. Because that's 5, or if it were anything above 5, we round up. So that turns into 383.11 centimeters, and that is the answer. Alright, just do the math, plug it into a calculator, you should get 21.597 milliliters. Go back to the 2 numbers that you added or subtracted together. The first one has 3 digits after the decimal place. The second one has 2 digits after the decimal place, so the lower number is 2. And that's how many digits you want after the decimal place in your answer. Everything to the right of that needs to be rounded away. So we go to the first number to the right of that. Because that's 5 or above, we round up. So this is going to be 21.60 because it was 5.9. We're rounding that up, so it'd be 60 milliliters, and that is the answer. Alright, just do the math, plug it into your calculator, you should get 0.3054 liters. Now, go back to each of the numbers you added or subtracted together. The first one has 4 digits after the decimal place. The second one has 4 digits after the decimal place. So the lower number there, the lowest number, is 4. That's how many digits we want after the decimal place in our answer. That's how many we have, and so we don't have to do anything here. It's just 0.3054 liters as the answer. Thank you for your attention.